Thinking your foreign bank account is a secret from the IRS because you live abroad? There is a myth floating around the expat community that could quite literally cost you your life savings. It is the idea that if you live abroad, your foreign bank account is private and the IRS has no way of finding you. 10 years ago, maybe that's true. But today, it's a dangerous fantasy. Today, I'm going to show you why the IRS likely already knows where your money is and how you can fix your filing status before the IRS come knocking. The reality, here comes FATCA. FATCA stands for Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. The game changed when this law was introduced. Under this act, the US government signed agreements with over 100 countries. It essentially turned foreign banks into IRS informants. If you're a US citizen, your bank is now legally required to report your account balances and activity directly to the US Treasury. This isn't just for tax havens like Switzerland. It's happening in the UK, Canada, Australia, and throughout Europe and Asia. So how they flag you? You might think, how does my bank even know I am American? Well, have you ever filled out a Form W-9 for them? Did your passport show a US place of birth? Banks use what's called US Indicia. This includes a US phone number, a US mailing address, or even standing instructions to transfer money to a US account. If you check any of those boxes, your data is likely already in a database. The IRS doesn't need to find you. The banks are doing the work for them. It is not just about income tax. There are two major forms you probably didn't know you had to file. First, it's the FBAR FinCEN 114. If the total of all your foreign accounts hit 10,000 at any point in the year, even for one day, you have to report it. Second, it's the Form 8938. This is part of your tax return that you are reporting the larger assets. The penalties are brutal. For a willful failure to file an FBAR, the fine can be 100,000 or 50% of your account balance, whichever is higher. And yes, they can charge you that for every single year you miss. Now, before you panic, there is a way back. If you didn't know about these rules, the IRS has a program called the Streamlined Foreign Offshore Procedures. If your failure to file was non-willful, meaning you honestly didn't know, you can file your last 3 years of tax returns and 6 years of FBARs. In many cases, you can get fully caught up with zero penalties. But here's the catch. You can only use this program before the IRS contacts you. Once they send that first letter, this door slams shut. The era of offshore secrecy is over. If you're a US citizen living abroad, compliance isn't optional. It's a self-defense. If you want a step-by-step guide on how to use the streamlined procedures, book a US tax clarity call with us. Email us at hello@tax.com today.